Hello, guys, and welcome back to House Edge. We are talking NFL Week 12. How you doing, Bert?
Doing good, doing good. The picks were kind of abysmal this week from both of us, but we got to get back on the right track here.
Yeah, never a good week when your best play was a push
Yep.
in the Giants +7.
No, sir.
But we digress. We bounce back. Start off our plays. We don't have any common plays this week. I got the Vikings +6.5 versus the Packers. I think this is going to just be a defensive game, which is going to keep the score pretty tight. Plus, the Packers have not really showed anything of life on offense.
Yeah. 6.5, way too many points for this game. I almost took this as well. The Packers, they've just been a disappointment. What more can you say?
Yeah. I'm also going to be taking the Jets +13.5 versus the Ravens. No Justin Fields. They're bringing in Tyrod Taylor. I think getting a stable pocket passer into that offense is going to really help them. And then they'll let Brees Hall control the run game. And that Ravens defense, while improved, can be got.
Yeah. The only reason the Jets didn't cover 12.5 against the Patriots is because of Justin Fields and only Justin Fields. So I think 13.5 against the Ravens, who did they just lose to the Browns, or
They looked really bad
they
against the
looked
Browns.
really bad for like 3/4 of the game and then pulled it off in the fourth? Absolutely ridiculous. So I think the Jets can handle this.
Yeah, one more week like that. Oh, we do have a disputing play here.
Yep.
I'm gonna be taking the Cards +2.5 versus the Jaguars. The Cardinals have been in every game this year, pretty much. So I'm gonna take them to really stay in this game and get that 2.5. I wish it was 3, but I'll take the 2. Um,
Yeah.
what you got for the Jags?
They've been in every game mostly since Jacoby Brissett came back to the help. Well, not came back, but came into the starting role. They got to let go of Kyler and just rebuild. It didn't work. He'll be a great backup. But the Jags, they just absolutely dismantled the Chargers. That I cannot believe the Chargers only mustered up 6 points against the Jaguars. They have to have something working for them, and I don't think the Cards are going to figure that out.
Yeah, I think last week with the Chargers was more about the Chargers than the Jags. That's why I'm gonna be taking the other
Okay,
side.
I could see that.
And for my final play, I'll be taking the Seahawks -13.5 versus the Titans. Worst team of football. We've said this multiple weeks on this show. And then you bring them up against a Seahawks team that had a pretty bad game, at least offensively, with Darnold's 4 picks. I don't think he's going to have that type of performance next week. And we've already seen that the Seahawks can get up big on teams really early and hold them that way.
Yeah, they're gonna look for a bounce back here. It's that was kind of a terrible loss to the Rams, and it wasn't even that. Like with 4 picks, they were still in the game.
It was
Yeah,
the greatest 4 game I've seen ever.
right. Yeah. So I like this play here. And for my plays, I'm going for the Colts +3.5 against the Chiefs. The Chiefs might miss the playoffs, dude. This is a disrespectful line. Like, why is that an AFC front runner off a bye, 3.5 point underdogs, more than a field goal to a 5-5 team? Doesn't make sense.
The only reason why I won't take this play is because just like Darnold had a 4 pick game and a gotta have it divisional, I think this is going to be the Colts Super Bowl until we make our playoff run.
Yeah,
And Daniel Jones is not going to come up with the hype.
that's true.
I think it's going to be a massive turnover game for him. You still got JT, but I don't like this matchup here.
I think they might lose. They won't lose by more than a field goal though. They'll keep it close.
Hopefully.
Next
I'll be
I'm
watching.
taking yeah. I'll be watching this next game. Patriots 7.5 point favorites over the Bengals. I'm done. I've had enough. This franchise, they'll never get their stuff together. Zach Taylor, I don't ever want to see his face again. I'm gonna be real. Nobody will hire him after this either. I doubt he'll even be a coordinator like Marvin Lewis is. Um, get rid of Duke Tobin. How are you this bad at drafting? I just do not get it. You pick Shamar Stewart. Dude doesn't have a sack. I'm not even sure if he's passed Jamar Chase in tackles on the team, which is saying something. 7.5 points, not enough against the worst defense, and I'm not exaggerating this, of all time since we started tracking defensive efficiencies.
I mean, there's nothing that I can dispute about what you just said. The only reason I'm not taking this line is because the Pats have to slow up at some point, right? I know I've been saying this for a couple of weeks. Are they just gonna run the NFL for the rest of the season? It can't be.
Yeah, here we go again. Back to the Patriots dynasty. Because like they're looking really good. They have a young quarterback. I mean, we'll see. And my last play, 49ers Panthers, I'm going over 48.5. The Panthers, Bryce Young put up 450 yards last week, which is absolutely insane. Yeah.
He's completely turned it around.
Yeah. I was right about Kyler. I was wrong about Bryce. Bryce might actually have a spot in the NFL. And I think he'll be able to put up numbers. Brock Purdy's back. He, in a big way, he looked good last week. He'll be able to put up numbers. I don't think 48.5 is enough.
Yeah, I like this play. These are two really good offenses. I also like the 49ers to get 30 in this game by themselves, even if the Panthers doesn't give you a big output. I think you can hit this number.
Yeah. And move into our parlays, very, very similar parlays. 3-leggers, I'm at plus 181. You're at plus 175. Both taking the Eagles over the Cowboys, the Bills over the Texans. And then I'm going with the Rams over the Bucks for my third one. And for your third one, Pats over the Bengals. 100% agree with that as well.
Yeah, I really like these plays. The Bills honestly would have been a straight spread play at the -4, but 6 was just a little bit too much. I get that CJ Stroud isn't going to be playing, but I was calculating that 4 based on the Texans offense playing bad anyway, because I don't think it matters who the quarterback is.
You could argue Davis Mills, might look a little bit better than CJ Stroud this season.
I don't have their numbers, but I wouldn't be surprised if Davis Mills has outperformed them.
I'm pulling up how he's done the last 274 yards, touchdown, 0 interceptions, 292, touchdown, 1 interception. Not bad at all.
I just got CJ's last 3 games before getting hurt. He had a 79-yarder on the day he got hurt. Then he had 318, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 229, 1 touchdown, 1 pick.
Yeah, it's about the same.
Okay numbers.
Not losing anything with Davis Mills.
The extra 2 points. Yeah, those extra 2 points for the Bills because of the quarterback change. I think that's going to mess up a lot of gamblers this weekend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would argue take Texans there.
Because the defense is elite.
It is.
The Bills, Josh Allen's turning over the ball again.
Yep. Josh Allen's playing fast and loose.
Yeah.
It rounds out the picks for this week. NFL Week 12. We will see you guys next week. Good luck on the bets.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.